Now that you have written your first Java program, it is important to understand the terms associated with Java. We will discuss these terms briefly. Java programs are a collection of white space, identifiers, literals, comments, operators, separators, and keywords. White space. White space includes a space, tab, and new line. Java is a free-form language. It means that it doesn't matter how many character spacing you include in your program, the compiler and runtime sees them as a single space. As you can see from these sample statements, they are single character spacing. So if we decide to add tab spacing, it will now look like this, but Java compiler and runtime still see them as the normal character spacing. Even if you decide to break these statements into several lines, the compiler and runtime still see them as a normal one character spacing. Now let's take a look at identifiers. Identifiers are names given to entities in Java. The entities can be packages, classes, methods, or variables. So take a look at this sample Java program. Person is the identifier for the class. The person age is the identifier for the int variable, while the set name is the identifier for the method. Literals is a next term. Literals are simply the values of a specified type assigned to variables. The literals can be integers, double, character, or a string value. For example, in the following statement, we are assigning a string value, Emmanuel, to the variable name. So let's take a look at comments. Like most other programming languages, Java lets you enter a remark into a program's source file. A comment is a remark used to provide clues about a portion of a program. There are two kinds of comments: single and multi-line comments. So the single line comment is denoted by a double / and it must be on a single line, while the multi-line comment starts with a / and asterisk, and then after you ended the comment you can include an asterisk and a /. So as from our previous sample code, you can see this line of comments. So this is an example of a single line comment, and this is an example of a multi-line comment. So let's take a look at operators. We will learn more about operators later on in this course. So let's take a look at separators. Separators include some of the punctuations used in the Java language: parentheses, braces, brackets, semicolon, comma, period, colons, ellipses, and ampersand. Each of these symbols have different purposes in Java. Lastly is the keywords. Keywords in Java refers to reserved words by the language that is used for a specific purpose. There are 61 keywords currently defined in the Java language. Like we saw from the sample Java program, we used the class keyword. This is the class keyword. We also used the public modifier. So this is the public keyword. So all those are reserved words by Java language. We also used void keyword to specify that there is no returned value from the main method, and a static keyword for a method type. So those are the terms, keywords, and punctuations associated with the Java language. So do not be confused when you come across any of these terms. In the next video, we'll take a look at data types in Java. See you in the next.